Hello everyone, I'm Anna. Today I'll be walking you through what happened during the CrowdStrike outage in July of 2024. We'll look at what went wrong and how it could have been handled better. CrowdStrike is a cybersecurity company that specializes in protecting computers and networks from cyber threats. It uses the Falcon platform, which helps to protect systems against potential threats. So this outage happened because of a bad software update with a bad config file from CrowdStrike that was pushed out in the early hours of July 19, 2024 to any computer that was on and able to accept updates. It only affected computers with Falcon security software on it, which is typically used in business, government, and institutional machines. It caused about 8.5 million Windows computers to crash. This affected everything from hospitals to airports. Basically, a mistake in the update made the computers crash during startup. There wasn't any slow rollout. It just went out to everyone at once, which made things so much worse. Systems were completely inoperable, displaying only this blue screen of death. One of the biggest problems was the lack of communication. People had no clue what was going on, and the company took hours to respond. Most users didn't even know the update is what had caused it. There were no clear roles for contacts for support. IT teams had to figure it out on their own, and internally, CrowdStrike didn't seem to have a solid plan or team coordination to handle it fast. There was not a backup plan for this kind of failure, no way to quickly undo the update, and no emergency tools ready to help users fix their systems. Most people had to manually recover their machines. This was a huge wake-up call for CrowdStrike. Their testing didn't catch some easy mistakes like how many fields were in a config file. They also didn't test updates in stages, which might have prevented all this. The outage was super expensive, over $10 billion in losses worldwide. Delta Airlines lost hundreds of millions of dollars and canceled thousands of flights. Tons of businesses were hit hard. What should have been done differently? They should have rolled out the update slowly, tested better, and had systems in place to stop or reverse it. A backup communication plan would have also made a big difference. If I was part of the recovery team, I would push for a rollback option, create tools people can use to fix their machines, and set up a dashboard to track how many systems are affected. Future planning recommendation. For the future, I would suggest doing phased rollouts, better testing, practice drills, and audits of any third-party software. You need to be ready before things go wrong. Communication strategy for future incidents. Quick alerts, a live outage site, updates on social media. Internally, teams need to know who does what right away so everyone's on the same page. There should be someone in charge of testing, someone handling communications, customer support to help users, and engineers who are ready to jump in and fix things. Companies need backup tools, ways to fix things offline, protocols, getting back into locked devices, and clear vendor agreements in case something goes wrong again. Even though there were fewer than 1% of all Windows machines that were affected, the outage still managed to ground flights, shut down hospitals, and disrupt banks worldwide. CrowdStrike's widespread use in critical services amplified the economic and societal impact. These are the sources I used to put together this analysis: reports and news articles that broke down what happened and what it cost businesses around the world. And that's the end.